Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Can dehydration make someone feel anxious? Dehydration occurs when you haven't consumed enough fluids to make up for fluid loss. Symptoms commonly include feeling thirsty and lightheaded, having a dry mouth, and urinating less. A lesser-known side effect is that dehydration can lead to anxiety. /r/n/r/n Drinking water is beneficial for physical and mental health in many ways, such as aiding digestion, easing joint movement, and even regulating blood pressure and temperature. It also affects mood. /r/n/r/nMaskot, Getty Imagesrnrn Dehydration can cause anxiety, although this tends to be a mild effect that can be resolved with rehydration, restoring fluid. Multiple studies have found that people who are dehydrated experience increased anxiety and tension. /r/n/r/n In a study of 188 men, the dehydrated group had a significantly higher anxiety level than the adequately hydrated group. /r/n/r/n In an experimental study in which participants were purposefully dehydrated, the dehydrated group had significantly more anxiety than a hydrated control group. /r/n/r/n Based on their other results, the researchers theorized that dehydration increases anxiety due to its effects on autonomic adaptation, particularly a reduced heart rate variability, HRV, that occurs during dehydration. /r/n/r/n Autonomic adaptation refers to the body's unconscious processes, like breathing, heart rate, or digestion, and their ability to respond to environmental challenges. HRV is the variation in time between heartbeats and is a signal of cardiovascular fitness and stress levels. /r/n/r/n Dehydration can affect your mood in a variety of ways. This makes sense, 75% of our brain mass is water. /r/n/r/n Dehydration can make you feel confused and fatigued. It can also affect your short-term memory and attention. Symptoms, like headaches or dizziness, can also make you feel irritable and have a shorter than normal temper. /r/n/r/n Some common signs of dehydration include, /r/n/r/n If dehydration is more severe, symptoms may include, /r/n/r/n Babies and young children who are dehydrated may develop a sunken soft spot on the top of their heads. You may also notice them not crying tears and not wetting their diapers as frequently. /r/n/r/n If you think that your anxiety is stemming from dehydration, the best thing to do is rehydrate yourself. Sip fluids slowly, and try to get out of the sun if that's relevant. /r/n/r/n If this is a regular occurrence, use the tips below to boost your water intake. /r/n/r/n The amount of time it takes to recover from dehydration depends on how much fluid you lost. Mild to moderate dehydration could take a few hours or up to a day to recover from fully. Severe dehydration may require a hospital visit for intravenous fluids and take up to 3 days to recover from. /r/n/r/n According to the Institute of Medicine guidelines, adult males should aim to drink 13 cups daily, and adult females should drink 9 cups daily. Foods provide additional fluids, making the total daily water intake 15.5 cups for men and 11.6 cups for women. /r/n/r/n You may need to drink more water if the weather is hot or you're sweating and physically active. Being sick, particularly running a fever, having diarrhea, or vomiting, can also dehydrate you. It's important to drink plenty of fluids in those circumstances. /r/n/r/nVerywell Health acknowledges thatsex and genderare related concepts, but they are not the same. To accurately reflect our sources, this article uses terms like female, male, woman, and man as the sources use them. /r/n/r/n Drinking enough water every day is so important for mood and health, but some people can find it tricky to meet the daily recommendations. /r/n/r/n Remember that fluids besides plain water and liquids from your food can help keep you hydrated. /r/n/r/n Some ways to get yourself to drink more water include /r/n/r/n Preventing anxiety is not as simple as drinking enough water, although this will help. Limiting caffeinated and alcoholic drinks and focusing on plain water can be beneficial. /r/n/r/n Some ways to prevent or manage anxiety include /r/n/r/n You may also benefit from practicing the 3-3-3 rule for anxiety. This entails identifying 3 things that you can see, 3 things you can hear, and 3 ways to move your body in the moment. Doing this can help bring you back to the present moment and release worries. /r/n/r/n Dehydration has many physical consequences, but it can also affect moods. One way it does this is by increasing anxiety levels. This is likely due to the stress on the body from not having enough fluids, making it harder to regulate bodily processes like heart rate, which can make you feel anxious. /r/n/r/n Drinking enough water per day is important for overall physical and mental health. /r/n/r/n rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.